Hello, hello. It looks like my internet is a little sketchy, but hopefully it's working out. Hmm. We're live on YouTube. It looks like we have some people joining here on Instagram as well. Can't stand this paused because of poor connection. Rude. All right. Hopefully this is working out, guys. Hi, I'm Shana Yurko. Welcome to a special free live training. Let me know in the comments if you guys can hear me because legitimately it is telling me every 5 seconds paused due to poor connection. So let me know both on YouTube and Instagram if you guys can hear me. If not, might have to log back out and log back in. So, what we're talking about today is like all the stuff that has changed with Instagram in 2023. All right, so I'm going to need to restart this. I'm going to go ahead and hang here with you on YouTube for a little bit, but I'm going to restart my Instagram because it is sketchy. Discard video. Hi, fam on YouTube. How's it going? I promise we're getting right into this live shortly. We are talking about 7 things that have changed on Instagram. And when I go live, I always go live on YouTube and Instagram at the same time. So that's what's happening. Let's see if it works this time. Testing, 1, 2, 3. All right. So, no, it kind of is looking like Instagram might just be. Let me see if I can. Hello, hello. Hello, and welcome back to another special free live training. I'm Shana Yurko. I'm a video producer and a marketing strategist. Today, we're going to be talking about 7 things that have changed on Instagram in 2023. Now, we are going to be speaking specifically to business owners in this training. Okay. That is who all my content is geared towards. So if you are a service provider, a coach, a course creator, a network marketer, or a product business owner, this one is definitely for you. Now, if you have been on the Instagram platform lately, chances are you've noticed that there is some craziness happening. There are some changes. There is a lot of like uncertainty surrounding this platform. So before we dive into talking about all of these different changes, or at least 7 of them, I would love for you to drop in the comments like where you're tuning in from, what the weather is like there. That's one of my favorite things to know, like where around the world, what everyone is experiencing. It's a sunny, I actually think it's kind of chilly here today, but I'm in Denver. Nice to see ya. I see that Michelle has joined. We have, I don't know what all, we have Jessica from, and we have Dynamic Doulas over here on Instagram. Hi, everyone who has joined. So, by the way, I am live on Instagram and YouTube. We had a few like technical difficulties here just a second ago. So I paused my internet connection and we're relying solely on the non-Wi-Fi. What is it called? Like your cellular network. God, I can speak, I promise. All right, so let's dive into all of these changes. We have Dynamic Doulas here from London, Ontario, Canada, and there's a snowstorm. Canada, we have MJ Queen, Canada, beautiful 5 degrees. Someone is from Sydney, amazing. It looks like it's sunny there. Is it spring? No, it's spring here. Is it fall in Sydney? So it's like summer turning into fall. I would be interested. I want to come wear a bikini on the beach there because it's cold here. So first big change on Instagram that we need to really be paying attention to is that reach is down across the board. Like this is not new news. It's something people have been complaining about for quite some time now, but big influencers have actually been reporting that their numbers, and like many have said, not only has there been a big decrease last year at the end of 2022, which drop in the comments. Let me know if that has happened for you as well. Looks like on Instagram, it might have been frozen. Oh, wait. Or he's saying he is frozen in his the place where he lives. Please clarify for me, Nick. I would love to know. So big influencers have been reporting their numbers, and not only was there that decrease at the end of last year, but there was also another decrease in from February to March. So anytime Instagram makes big updates, we will see differences in reach that happen. And it all just has to do with the algorithm, with the different features that they're trying. And they're constantly launching all of these new features. So, one thing that I definitely want to address is that most people are seeing a decrease in their reels specifically. I'm seeing it. Let me know if you're seeing it in the comments as well. What this means for us as business owners, though, is that we really need to focus on narrowing down our message, speaking to the right people and the right pain points inside of our content. Every single piece of content needs to be addressing a specific pain point, a specific human. Like, we got to be creating content for people, okay? And it needs to be those. Okay, so Dynamic Doula says they're seeing it in reels and story views. Definitely can second that 100%. So what we need to be doing, like I said, speaking to the right people, speaking to the right pain points in our content, we need to focus on creating content for our existing followers who are seeing our content regularly already. But you also want to create content that's going to capture the attention of new followers, okay? So have both of those like caps on when you are creating your content. And remember that Instagram marketing is all about connection. When our followers feel connected to us, it's so helpful for us to move that relationship closer towards closing the sale. So use your reels to attract people with your personality and expertise, and then connect with them with your other content and in the DMs. So even with this decrease in reach, we can still reach new people if we are very specific about the content that we are posting, and we're talking to new people. We're talking to our existing people, getting them to comment on our reels, getting them to engaging back, okay? Change number 2 that has happened, other than that decrease in reach. Photos are back, and they are getting more reach than they have since Instagram Reels were launched, to be honest. In fact, they can sometimes even get more reach than your carousels. So it's a really great idea to start incorporating photos back into your strategy on Instagram, but you do need to use them super strategically when you are posting for your business. For example, you want to post a mixture of both photos and carousels. You want to bring back photos of yourself and load that caption with value. Make people stay on that piece of content for as long as possible so Instagram can see that it is valuable. And ask people to engage. Make it so that they want to actually leave a comment and show that it is a thoughtful piece of content. Anyhow, I could go on and on about that for a long time, but you also want to include stories in those captions that you are posting again. So really bring people back to start connecting with you and your personal brand. That is what our focus should be on Instagram in 2023. Because reach is down, because it's harder to grow, we really need to foster real connections so that you can make real relationships so that you can turn those into sales. So change number 3, Instagram has become more video focused. And I know that might be like contradictory to what I just said about photos being pushed again. It doesn't mean that video should be, I can't even like use my words today. I'm sorry. It doesn't mean you shouldn't be posting videos. So basically, like, you can't just rely on photo content because businesses are actually expected to create engaging video content in order to stand out on the platform. So like, it is an expectation. It is part of your job description now to post videos for your business. Unfortunately, like, that is where we're at in 2023. It's not going anywhere, even though photos are getting good reach now. You want a platform that includes both. You want a platform that is highly loaded with value and stories and connection, okay? So you can't rely only on photo content. You do need to use video in your strategy to get the most out of your marketing experience on Instagram. And that does mean posting reels. That means going live like we are right now. It means posting on your stories. It means that you have to be active in any place where there is video content available on Instagram. Video is the most engaging form of media that you can post. So don't discount it, my friend. You got to include it in your plan in 2023. The fourth change on Instagram that has happened this year, community and engagement are more important than ever, and they're being pushed more than ever. So Instagram has introduced new features over time that encourage that community engagement, like from polls to quizzes to Q&A sessions to live videos to broadcast channels, which is a brand new one, and personalized DMs. These features all allow business owners to build a stronger connection with their followers and create a sense of community around their brand. So, some pro tips that you can use right now to engage with your community. You can start sending and responding to DMs. Okay. You can respond to all of the comments on your content. You can engage with other people in your niche, leaving thoughtful comments on their content, answering questions in the comments of larger influencers in your niche. Another great way to increase your engagement is by posting reels that build your community. So maybe this means you could focus on like ongoing series, like a part one, part two, or maybe a reoccurring character in your reels, that kind of thing. Do collaborations. Start a broadcast channel when that becomes available to you. Basically, what a broadcast channel is, for anyone who doesn't know what it is, it kind of seems like the old status updates from Facebook, but it gets sent to everyone in your audience and they can like react to it, but they cannot respond to it. So I'm really curious how this feature will develop. I'm curious if you have any thoughts on how you might be using this new feature for your business. Leave it in the comments below. But I think that it's always really good to be an early adopter on those new Instagram features. So if you have access to those broadcast channels, start one for your business. Excuse me, I need to cough. Sorry. So, fifth change you got to know about as a business owner in 2023 is that Instagram is becoming more focused on personalization. This isn't necessarily something that's new, but it is very important to address when you are coming up with content for your Instagram platform and for your profile. With all of the many sophisticated algorithms, because there are more than one that are in play, Instagram is showing users more content that is tailored to their very, very specific interests. So that means that businesses need to actually be focusing on creating content that resonates with your specific target audience. That's something we talk about a lot on my YouTube channel, on my Instagram platform. So it's also literally what every single one of my digital programs focuses on, exactly how to speak to your ideal clients in a way that grabs attention, that stops the scroll, that is going to get people to become a lead and lead them to buy from you. So you need to make sure you're tailoring your content to one specific person. Like, get into their mindset and understand how they think. Understand what those like core motivations are that are driving them to be scrolling on Instagram, and like what would make them want to stop. Are they wanting to be entertained? Are they wanting to be informed? Are they wanting to be empowered or educated? Those are all really great types of content that you can post that will get people to stick around and want to see more from you. So again, make sure you're tailoring your content to one person. And remember that even though everyone will not care about your content, that is a good thing because your ideal customers will care about that content. Okay. Change number 6 on Instagram in 2023. You need to expect constant updates and changes. It's frustrating, but it is true. This platform is always updating. And yes, it's important for business owners to stay up to date with all of those latest trends and adopt that into your Instagram strategy. I'm not saying that you should like be glued to news platforms and be like, oh my God, what's Instagram doing now? Check in once in a while. If you hear the announcement of a new like feature, think about it critically and say, okay, could this actually help my business, or do I really need to focus on being consistent with what I've already established? It's okay to not be an early adapter for everything. However, remember, Instagram does reward people who are early adapters. So it's like you need to balance what you want for your life and how much time you want to be spending on creating your Instagram content with what the success is that you want from this Instagram effort that you are putting in. So it really is a give and take. But personally, I prefer to create my business around the life I want to live instead of vice versa. Like, I'm not about to create my life around my business. No, no, thank you. But you basically what I'm going for here with all of these constant updates. Yes, we have to expect them, but you can't just use Instagram as your only lead attraction platform. It's just not feasible. It really it will be detrimental to your marketing strategy if you just focus on Instagram because of all of these changes that are constantly happening. We can't always keep up, and sometimes it takes a second to pivot our strategy. We just got a comment in here on Instagram. Yeah, trending audio really shifted in 23. 1000%. Trending audio doesn't perform nearly as well as it used to. Yes, it's still a good tool, and yes, it still can like spark some creativity and ideas for you when you're creating new content, but it's not what we should be like focusing on this whole entire time. So you can't just use Instagram as your only lead attraction platform. Bottom line, you need to start thinking about including other social platforms. And for me, the one that I recommend to all my clients, to all the business owners that I ever meet on the street, because this has worked for me and I've seen it work for so many other business owners, no matter what niche you're in, is YouTube. YouTube is the other one that I recommend. Using YouTube and Instagram like in conjunction with one another is the best way for you to get yourself out there in a way that is sustainable, in a way that doesn't feel exhausting, and in a way that allows you to create your business around your life instead of the other way around. So, fun fact is the amount of YouTube users is almost double the amount of Instagram users. And because it's linked to Google, your content can get ranked in search. And then that, like each video that you post can bring you leads for months or years on end. So YouTube is extremely powerful. We're going to be talking about it more, I think, next week. So keep an eye out for like any live announcements in my stories, in any of my posts, and on here on YouTube. Like, keep an eye out for the little notification that I'm going live, because we will be talking about how to grow an YouTube. A YouTube audience. So I would really highly recommend that you consider adding YouTube to your marketing strategy. Seventh change on Instagram, you got to know, is that the 2023 algorithm is prioritizing high quality content. This means we can't just like do crummy videos anymore. Your videos don't have to be perfect to be effective. I'm still going to stand by that. However, you need to post high quality video. If you're watching me on YouTube or on Instagram, you can see it's well lit. Like, it's high quality. Hopefully my service isn't like biting me in the foot with that. Like, hopefully that tell me, is it high quality for the people who are watching right now? So you definitely want to be posting high quality content. If you don't know how to create high quality content, start looking for ways to do that. You want your business to stand out on Instagram. You need to focus on creating this high quality content. We had someone respond, yes, it is high quality. Thank you. I appreciate you. So basically, you got to make sure it's visually appealing. You want it to stop the scroll, and you also want it to resonate with your audience. Like, this is reflected in your outfit choices, in your background, in just how you are showing up on your videos. So posting high quality video, but also high quality photos is going to be important too. You don't want them to be pixelated. You don't want blurry images that have terrible light. You want your videos to have good light. They don't need to be pixelated or blurry, and they need to stop the scroll. So if you want help with creating more high quality video content, I am going to be hosting a free class on March 24th and 25th, where I'm teaching you exactly how to attract leads with videos that stand out. And in that live free class, you will learn how to 10x your traffic to your business using video on Instagram and YouTube. We're talking about how to attract an audience full of buyers. You are going to learn how to do the least amount of work possible for the highest ROI. That's probably my favorite part of it. And you're going to learn the best posting strategies for attracting leads and so much more. So if you want the link to sign up for that free live workshop, DM me on Instagram, the word leads. The link is under the video on YouTube, so you have access to it right there. It's called Video Growth Method. I'm really excited to deliver that class live to you, and I will be updating it with information that is relevant to Instagram and YouTube right now. Can't wait to share all my video secrets with you, but I would love to dive into some Q&A right now. So if you have any Instagram questions, feel free to drop them in the comments, whether you're on YouTube or Instagram. And I also brought some with me. So I'm just going to go ahead and scroll through some of these comments that came through on Instagram. I love when people tell me where they're tuning in from. Oh, it's winter. Wait, in Sydney, Australia, it's winter? What? So wait, is the weather warm? I feel like I'm geographically challenged right now. Okay, so we are seeing drops in reach on reels and story views that came in from Dynamic Doulas. Awesome. I mean, it's not awesome actually. It kind of really sucks. So, and it looks like we had a comment here that said that's great advice. I'm so glad it was useful for you, my friend. Trending audio really shifted. Yes, YouTube is finally allowing you to upload smartphone videos used to just be widescreen video. Okay, I would love to talk about that. YouTube is finally allowing people to upload like vertical videos. Yes. So the thing about YouTube, you can get a lot of success with like kind of, I don't know, like crummy video as long as the content is good and sound and answers the questions of what you are asking for. I also think that the introduction of shorts, which is basically YouTube's version of reels or TikTok videos, has accustomed people to seeing more vertical style videos. So if someone uploads a vertical video to YouTube, it's not quite as distracting to viewers. However, I know that if you do upload it horizontally, you will get better traction than if you upload it vertically. But again, like done's better than perfect. If that's what you have, upload it. See how it does. Test new types of content. I'm here for it. So that's my 2 cents on like uploading a vertical video to YouTube. I don't love it, but if it's all you have, go for it. So let's see. I've been screenshotting creators behind the scenes to know what lighting gear I'm missing. Oh my God. I actually have a video that I just posted on YouTube last week. DM me and I'll send you the link to it. And it shows like all of the different lighting that I have. And honestly, all that you really need to start with is a ring light. You don't need to buy my big fat video light. Let me know if you guys want the comment, like either drop it in the comments below for me to send you the link or just DM me on Instagram. Let's see. All right. It looks like awesome. I'm glad you got that answer. So I brought a couple of questions about Instagram because one of the new things that I didn't talk about is the meta verified. Like, what do you think about the meta verified, like paying to get verified on Instagram? First of all, I think it's annoying. That is my personal opinion. You have to pay to get this verified badge, you know, the blue check mark. I think it's annoying, but also I may end up doing it at some point in time because it will decrease the chance of those spam accounts that get created and then they DM your followers and try and take their money. So I know that a lot of bigger business owners struggle with those spam accounts. And so that would be one reason to get that meta verified badge. It also increases the likelihood for, oh my God, I lost my train of thought. Hang on. It also increases the likelihood for you to be able to get actual support from Instagram, which again, I don't love that you have to pay to get support from a platform that is free. Don't love it. But if it's something that works or that makes sense for your business, might be worth looking into. Another reason that I may end up getting it, again, still annoyed about it, but they say that having this meta verified badge will increase your reach. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments. Like, what do you think about this meta verified badge and like paying to get verified? Before, it was supposed to be like you have enough press that talks about you in order to get verified. You are a like public figure and you can get verified in that way. Now you can get verified by paying like $15 a month. I don't know if that's the exact price. And they are rolling it out in waves, like in different locations. So something to think about. We got a question from Elisa. I think it's Elisa. What program to edit video do you use? So great question. I do want to preface this with the fact I'm a professional video producer, but so I use Premiere Pro, but you can use whatever app actually works for you. So like I am not against using iMovie to edit a YouTube video. I'm not against using Adobe Rush, which is like the abbreviated version of Premiere Pro. I'm not against InShot. I like Video Shop. Those are some really good like entry-level video editors. Also love CapCut. That has some really great like caption capabilities. So that is where you're actually seeing a lot of these creators in Reels creating the I don't know how to say the word. I'm so sorry. The Hormozy like style captions where it's like kind of like diagonal like this and like one word is like highlighted yellow. Those kinds of captions you can do in CapCut. It's super easy. So those are some ideas for yes, CapCut, Elisa. Those are some ideas for apps that are good for editing, especially if you're working on a phone. But again, I do use Premiere Pro. It's my favorite. When you have been editing for God, more than 12 years, you end up having like a higher standard for like what you want to do with your videos. But I put my highest quality content on YouTube. And then I edit most of my Instagram videos on my phone. So you won't typically see a lot of really highly produced content on my Instagram unless it's a direct to camera video that has been cut down from one of my YouTube videos. So that's something that I talk about in some of my digital products, like how to repurpose content across platforms so you don't have to do things over and over and over and over again. Save time, all the things, love it. But great question. Thank you for asking. What is, another thing came in. I saw yesterday bonuses are getting canceled. So Instagram is no longer wanting to monetize people or creators. And it looks like that, which is so weird because YouTube is now paying people for shorts. Like on the whole, most other platforms that are monetizing creators are paying them more. And Instagram is like, nah, we're not going to do it. We're going to cancel the program. What? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Are you in the Reels Creators program or the Reels Bonuses program? Sorry. I think my brain might be a little off today, but it's fine. We all have those days. So I would love to know what you think about the Bonuses program getting canceled. And I also would love to chat about like there are more analytics that are getting rolled out and becoming available for like Reels watch time. And then also if you get a follower from Reels, this is not available to everyone yet, but you will start to notice like, oh, I just got notified that so-and-so followed me from this specific Reel. So that'll be a really great way for you to check out what content is doing well for your business and for your Instagram growth so that you can replicate that and do more of that same type of content so that you can get more traction on the platform itself. So unless we have any other questions that you guys want to cover, I may go. My son actually just started jujitsu. He's 4 and it's hilarious. Like the very first day they did bear crawls and I almost cried. It was amazing. So I want to go make sure that I can watch him do that. Ooh, we just got a good comment in though. Canceling the Reels program of Insta is so weird. Honestly, I'm hoping to be part of that program. I know, I agree. The Alina Project just said, Shana, even if you're off your game, you're still awesome. Oh, you're so kind. Thank you. I appreciate you. That means a lot. Oh, I think I'm just tired. We had a game night with my parents last night and we stayed up until like 11:30. And that's not a typical weeknight thing for us 30 plus somethings. So, I totally agree with you about the Instagram Reels bonus program. Like a lot of people were working toward that. And now it's like, oh, bye, see ya. So, kind of looping back to what we were talking about, yes, that was a good goal for a lot of business owners. Like, oh, yeah, maybe an extra 100, $200 every month. Um, I would rather focus on getting more high ticket sales with my Instagram Reels. And that is what we focus on with all of my digital products with this free class that I have coming up, Video Growth Method. DM me the word leads and I'll send you the link so that you can save your spot. And if you're on YouTube, you can see the link right below this video. I hope that you all have the best day. Thanks so much for tuning in with me and thanks for hanging out with me, even though I am a little off my game today. It's fine. Everything's fine. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, friends.